Hello everyone and welcome back to FTL Faster Than Light. Now, in the last episode, we went through a little bit of a whistle-stop tour of FTL, and what I'm planning to do in this episode is to just sit back a little bit more, enjoy the game, and and let you guys explore with me the world of Faster Than Light. So in the last episode we left off in the store and we were looking at who we were going to buy and what we were going to do. Unfortunately, because we don't have that much scrap after the repairs that we had to do, I think we're just going to leave the store for now. So what we'll do is we will there's another store here. What we'll do is we'll jump up here, then we'll go across, down, and to the exit. So, here we go. Okay, so, an especially well-armed pirate ship approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members, and the rest of you can go free unharmed. Okay, so we either have to send a crew member over to them as a tribute, or we can fight them, and I'm not in the mood for surrender, so I am going to fight them. So here we go, we're in combat once again. We've got our burst lasers charging up. I'm going to put another power on the weapon so that we can get our Artemis up, just in case they do prove a little bit too much for us. Okay, so it seems that they've got a laser and a similar burst laser to us as well. So let's take out their weapon system. The enemy ship appears to be powering up its FTL. It's trying to escape. Okay, so they're already trying to run away. So they weren't that much of a threat, really, in the grand scheme. So let's take them out. There we go, they're down. Yes! So the slave ship is destroyed. They won't continue their evil trade, but many lives were probably lost on that ship. So we got 3 fuel, we got 1 missile, and we got 28 scrap. Perfect. So let's jump over to the shop, because I don't think we have time to go up over here, and see what the other store has in store for us. Right, so they've got a crew member to hire. They've also got, what else have they got? They've got lots of different weapons here, actually. Look at these. They also have a crew teleporter, a clone bay, which is slightly different to a medical bay in so much as you don't heal your people here, but they get, well, cloned, and a hacking bay, so we can hack a part of the enemy ship, and we can actually take control of it ourselves, which is very useful. Unfortunately, though, we don't have enough to be able to buy that. Quite tempted to get another crew member, but I don't think that we really need any of these. I quite like an NG, because I quite like a proper engineering person. So I think we're going to leave it for now, and we'll jump away to here. Oh dear. The beacon has been placed too close to a supergiant Class M star. The star will gradually overheat until you get out of here or die. A pirate, apparently oblivious to the danger of the sun, moves in to engage. So not only are we now in trouble because we're going to get hit by solar flares, but also this guy is trying to take us out. So let's charge up the weapons. We've got to take this guy out as quickly as we can. I'm going to use one of our missiles here on their cockpit, just because I don't want to die. And they're already offering a surrender. So they'll give us 2 fuel, 1 drone, and 13 scrap, but we don't want that. We're going to take them out. So let's fire at them again. And this time we're going to take out their shields. Here we go. So they resisted one of them, but the other one was too strong for them. They now don't have any shields, they don't have any weapons. We've got a solar flare coming in. Don't know where that's going to... Okay, that happened, and nothing seems to have been damaged, and we've taken out the pirate as well, which has given us more stuff than they were offering anyway. So they've exploded, and we've got their stuff. So now we've just got to... Oh, right, something's on fire. So let's do what we did before. We will open these doors, flood the system, and hopefully nothing will get destroyed. I really would like this solar flare not to happen again. Oh god, no, we're going to have to jump. That's it. Right, we're out of here. We're going to the exit. Phew! Just in the nick of time. You've arrived at the long-range beacon When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Okay. So, you pick up an automated message from a nearby space station. There appears to be a local shipwright that can perform emergency work on military ships. Inquire about their speciality. And they offer to upgrade your door systems in exchange for some scrap. So, do we want to give them 8 scrap to upgrade our doors? That sounds like a good idea to me. Let's do that. So, our doors have now been upgraded by 1. You let their team on board, and after a short time they finish their work. Wonderful. So I now can't see whether we still have a fire on board, and the only way we can do that is to do that, and no, it seems that we don't, so now we've got to wait for reoxygenization. Is that a word? Reoxygenization? Nope, no idea. So, hopefully the oxygen will have come back. Yes, it has. So we can come back in here and fix our sensors. Now you'll notice when the sensors are down, you can't see anything on your own ship. And that's because, obviously, they work in the same way as cameras, and unless you have someone in the room, your sensors tell you everything. Now we're going to send this person in here. We're going to send Elizabeth in to get healed, because it looks like they took a little bit of damage there. And now everyone's back up to speed, and it's all good. I'm quite shocked that we've made it through the first sector, to be honest with you, on my first time playing through the game. So let's fly to the next sector. So what have we got here? We've got 2 choices of where we can go. We can either go to a rebel-controlled place or an uncharted nebula. Now, the benefit of each of these, a rebel-controlled place will have a lot of enemies, which means we can get a lot of scrap. But it'll be quite difficult to go through. Whereas a nebula isn't as aggressive, but we won't have our scanners at all on the way through. And because of that, and looking ahead, look, we've got a civilian sector here, which is a lot less hostile, and you can pick up lots of different things there. It looks like it would be a benefit for us to skip over here and maybe go down this way. So I'm going to go to the rebel control place, and we'll see what we encounter. Once the Federation forces were scattered, the rebels came down hard on the locals here. Between the tax collectors, inverted commas, and military bases, the rebel presence in this sector is high. Okay, so we're going to expect a lot of rebels in this place. The exit's over here, so we have to go through a nebula to be able to get to it. So where do we want to go? I would think the best way to do this would be to go along the middle here, maybe down to here, and then to the exit? Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go this way. A strange vessel approaches. A digital message appears on your view screen. This is an automated merchant. Refill this vessel with fuel and it will supply you with drones. Right, well we don't need drones because we don't have drone bay, so we just simply won't bother with that, and we'll jump to the next place. And what have we here? A rebel ship moves in to engage. You attempt to open communications, but realise the futility of that action when you see the ship is run by an AI. So there's no one on this ship, so we can't do any damage to any crew. The ship starts to power up to FTL drive. If it gets away, it will no doubt warn the fleet of your position. So basically what we've got to do is take this out before it jumps away, otherwise the fleet will catch up with us a lot more quickly. Oh, they seem to have big weapons. Oh, yes they do. Right, okay, so let's get this person in here. We need to repair our shield. No, sorry, we need to repair our scanners. And there we go, they're down. So that was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. The ship breaks apart, and you feel relief in the knowledge that you will hopefully start to be one step ahead of the fleet. Right, okay, so we've been given some stuff, and we're ahead of the fleet. We're going to fix up our scanners, which shouldn't take too much longer. There we go. And then we are going to head out of here to the store. And this time, because we've got 100 scrap, it should be a little bit better. You arrive at a small space station that is putting out a wideband broadcast on black market channels. You doubt they would turn away any business regardless of their allegiances. So, oh, we can get a cloaking bay here for 150 if we could afford it. Now that would have been very useful, but unfortunately we simply can't. So what we'll do is we'll repair our ship back up to full. And then we could get any of these. Now, augmentations are something you can get to help improve your chances of getting through this. But I'm afraid, guys, I'm going to have to discuss that in the next video as we're out of time. So thank you very much once again for joining me in FTL Faster Than Light. If you liked the video, remember to hit like, favourite and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. So thank you very much for watching, take care, and goodbye. They've got ion beams though, which is not good for us. We've taken down their shields, but we really need to get rid of that ion beam because that's where the damage is going to come from, this drone here.